Welcome back to Banished. Last time we managed to do the first two tutorials, we're in the third one already, and I'll just go on with reading the text. Gatherers will search the area around the building in search of food that grows in the forest. As long as there's a forest nearby, gatherers can be a good choice as the first type of food production to use in a town, as it provides a variety of food quickly. Click on the fishing hut to view its details. Each building that produces goods tracks how many resources are produced each year. The current season display shows how many resources have been produced so far in the current year. And the other one is in the last, previous season for comparison. As population grows, you need to expand food production to keep the citizens from starving. Producing a variety of food types will help keep the citizens happy and healthy. Press next to play the next tutorial. That was a quick one. A trading post can be used to acquire new crop seeds, fruit seeds, livestock, food and many other items. Once a trading post has been built, different types of merchants will periodically arrive with goods to sell. A trading post has already been built for you. Click on the trading post building to view the details. A trading post needs to be built on a river or on a lake that connects to a river running through the town. If it isn't, merchants won't be able to get their boats to the trading post. Okay. Before you can make a trade with a merchant, you need to stock the trading post with the goods you wish to sell. Any resource that has been produced by the town can be traded. Since the town has more tools and code than it currently needs, you can stock the trading post with these. Set the desired number of hide codes to 100. Yes, we also could enter this manually. And 120 iron tools. Trading post needs workers that will move inventory from the storage barns and stockpiles into the trading post. Assign 4 workers. Yeah, come on. While the workers are moving inventory to fill the trading post, you can speed up the game. Or you can look around what you actually did. Well, not very much, as it seems. But hey, the town is just growing. Okay, we'll do as we're told. I wish there was an option to see where the workers who are moving the items are about to run around, but there's an option for that, I suppose. Now that you have some inventory to trade with, click on the trade tab to interact with the merchant. This particular merchant is selling chickens. Once you buy livestock, you can move it into a pasture where the animals will reproduce and provide the town with food. Increase the number of chickens to 6 by using the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Increase the number of... Yes, it's intending on having us doing this manually. No! We are overpaying 60 units, that's horrific! We can't... Okay, let's do it. Now you can see the chickens you've bought in the fenced area around the trading post. Not very lively, are they? If you have a pasture set up for chickens, they'll move into it. Since you made a trade, the workers will start refilling the trading post inventory. If you always want to buy a certain item from a merchant without interacting with the trading post, you can set up an automatic purchase. The purchase mode determines if and when the trader will make a trade for you. You can set the maximum number of items to purchase in several categories. The traders will buy items up to this amount as long as the trading post has enough inventory to cover the cost. If you set more than one item to be automatically purchased, you can change the priority by moving. Okay, that's nice. Normally when a merchant comes to trade, they'll have a random assortment of goods. Rather than relying on chance to acquire the items you want, you can place custom orders with the merchant. And the order mode determines if an order is being placed or if it's a recurrent order. The available items a merchant can bring will be displayed. To place an order, click and highlight the items you want the merchant to bring during the next visit. Merchants have limited space in their boats, so if you order too many items at once, they may not bring them all. Items bought from a custom order will cost more than normal. Yeah, that's understandable. Trade can be a great way to acquire items that the town is lacking or can't yet produce. This concludes the trade tutorial. Wow! So no more tutorials already. That's great, and I forgot to start the timer, but that's not very bad. So actually, I have no mods installed. I will probably at some time terrain type, valleys, mountain, terrain size, small, medium, climate, will set on mild, disasters, yeah, we keep it on, starting conditions, easy, 6 families, a large amount of clothing, food, firewood, building materials, tools are provided, homes and storage areas already, no, I don't want anything pre-built. Some seeds, fields, and orchards are available. No seeds available. Okay, we'll start on medium, but I think we will very fast switch to hard, because it will give us more variety on the game. So this shouldn't be too hard at all. Pollinating flowers, of course. Okay, so actually we'll pause the game and have a look around. We have a nice little and a little bit bigger lake over there. One lake there. And production, stock markets, roads and bridges, homes, and tools and reports. Increase priority. Path, save camera. Event log. That's something we definitely want to have on all the time. General statistics. A mini-map. Nah, we don't need that. The job assignment we'll have on us. Okay, then that area around here would be nice for wood cutting. Homes and housing, removal and destruction tools. Remove structures, remove resources, harvest trees, collect stone, collect iron, remove roads. Quarries, mines, taverns. I'll just have a look on what we are able to do. so we have quite a good amount of wood available. I want wood. Oh, woodcutter can go in here. Let's see. Okay, we should actually start with some wooden houses. And once we're accustomed a little bit to the game, there might be a lot of mods we want to use, but for now, suppose we'll keep it to a bare minimum to get accustomed to the game. Let's see. And I do want... No, I don't want to remove. That way. Okay, so that will be our base town. Definitely want to go over here. And we want Forester's Lodge, but not too far into the colony. Over here. Herbalist. Right next to him. Then we want Gatherer. And a hunting cabin. Okay, like that. Okay. And then we can also start cutting some of the trees. No, that's not what I wanted. Remove resources. Some resources to be removed around our town. And I want this dirt road connected over here. And I definitely... Well, that's that corner here seems to be preferable for fishing. And of course I do want a stockpile in here, because there are lots of resources. So a lot of stuff I've seen, like many terrain tools, are not available in this game as of yet. This is a pure vanilla game, and we'll see what we will add. Add 4 builders, so the houses will get worked on primarily. Wait. So these houses have priority now. Okay. because we'll need the houses as soon as possible, even though the weather should be mild. It's early spring, it's 5 degrees, that's not very nice. You think for yourself. And I actually might get some mods that I've seen with the Let's Player I'm watching all the time, because they were quite nice and yeah, like dog houses and more house types in general, and a tool to flatten the hills around the town. So you can... yeah, actually I don't want to flatten too much, but let's say a little bit around here, so we can build the town around this place. Oh, the houses are built, but there are still people with no home, actually. Well, and it turns out I actually made the turnaround exact the right size. Let's build 2 more houses. Let's build no, that one here. Woodcutter. And we actually want let's just turn the camera, which will be a much more pleasant view of our small economy. Let's place him over here. That will give us a constant source of materials for our colony, at least wood. The reserve of firewood is low. Yeah, we actually guessed so, but that's what we are working on right now. Once everything is set, we can continue with building more houses, more everything. Can crank up the wood limit a little bit. Yes, these ones we can have up as well. A child named Violin Tashawana. Oh, okay. Also getting more laborers. But these houses would get built. Yeah, actually they are working right now. That is quite a nice game. And I can imagine how much fun it's going to be if you are having city like all over the map. Communications didn't we have? Oh yeah, like that. Let's get it over here. Okay, so now we have no one homeless anymore. Reserve of logs is low. Well, we can deal with that. Logs is low, stone is low. Let's see, that's the harvest. We'll need one for now, and 100 herbs should be enough for now. Well, we'll see if that is enough. Let's see, prioritize. Resources. Well, we should actually add a pasture and probably also an orchard. Okay, so these are up, and we definitely want 3 hunters and 2 gatherers. Oh yes, actually we can pause the game with space. I didn't even notice, because the tutorial didn't tell us. Already are in autumn and the woodcutter isn't ready yet. Childs have been born. Yes, finally. We definitely need more fishermen. I suppose we can live with only 2 hunters. And most probably we'll fail because I did almost anything wrong, I suppose. And still the woodcutter isn't built. Dolfo the hunter has died of starvation. That can end very badly for us, especially if the ones who are died of starvation yes, and now they are all dying of starvation because fisherman has died of starvation. How did actually a fisherman die of starvation? Well, okay, it's the first time I play this game for myself, so... foresters down by a little bit. I'm missing quite a lot what I've seen in the game, like sending out our townspeople to collect food themselves, rather than having gatherers do that. And still this isn't built. This might be a very short game actually, but it's getting on. It's slowly, but it's getting on. Just a little bit more and the town can survive. Okay, become an adult. That's great. 99% complete. Come on. There's only one tile on the roof to set and then it's complete. So, come on. Anybody. Great. Move. We're short on food. We're not that short on logs. I probably should have turned the speed down earlier, but can't be helped. And it's spring again. It's turning into rain and, well, we actually did our first winter. That's not that bad. Yeah, and now they're starving. But slowly we are producing more fish. And we have not enough people to work anymore, so whatever we do, we're doing wrong. Herbs, fish, iron tools. Yeah, fishermen died of starvation. The ones having their hands directly on the food, builder has died of starvation. The ones able to get food immediately are dying of starvation first. And now a hunter died. We're actually not doing very good, I suppose. And yeah, died of starvation. Yeah, yeah, and no, even more people are dying of starvation. No laborers. Gatherer has died of starvation. Yeah, great. The people who are actually having their hands on the food are dying of starvation. And our woodcutter starved to death, and okay, now this is a fisherman died of starvation. Ah, first game, huh? And I suppose the episode should come to an end. If it goes on in the same speed, it won't take too long to finish. So we don't have a woodcutter, we have one forester, one herbalist. Okay, so actually is gathering food. Is gathering food, is gathering food, is gathering food. So is finding food. That's not very much actually. And if more people are starving, that won't get any better actually. Yeah, that's the next fisherman who's going to starve because he didn't get any fish, I suppose. Yes, there he goes. That's, well, it can't be helped, we're dying right now. And we're in summer and everyone is starving. The hunters won't bring enough food in. A child was born, that's great, but not great enough. Yeah, that's far from enough food, that's far from enough fish. We don't have a woodcutter anymore, so next winter everyone will freeze to death. And child has died of starvation. There's nothing we can really do about this, they're all going to starve. No, I can't take the gatherer away, can't take the hunter away. Can do it like this, so all our adults are concerned with gathering food now. But even that won't probably help. Because we are still short of stored food. And now, since we don't have a gatherer anymore, well, that went more quickly than I actually have supposed. Okay, we should have started much earlier with the fisher, I suppose, but I don't know what I did wrong with these, for example. Well, we could have made shorter ways. We could have done this over here actually. Well, next time we'll be smarter, but still. Oh yeah, now we're getting food. But it won't, yeah, and it's gone. And they're hungry and freezing and no, it's practically over. You can call me a pessimist, but job child is finding food, is almost dead, I would say. Come on. Yeah, died of starvation. It's -6 degrees and we don't have any firewood. No stored coal, no stored firewood. We have logs, but we don't get any food at all. Yeah, the timer's telling me that the episode is already... Yeah, well, we started too late anyways, but it can't take too long. One child has become an adult. 2 actually became adults. So, one will be woodcutter and one will be a forester. But that won't help us in any way because they will probably freeze to death before we can manage to do anything. Okay, I'll end the episode now, but we'll see the end of our little town probably in next episode. So thank you for joining in. I know I did some things wrong, and should we survive, we'll of course continue on, but I suppose it won't take long before we start a new little colony of our own, doing things a little bit better next time. Thank you for joining in. If you liked what I did, thumbs ups for free. If you didn't like it, thumbs downs for free as well. All your tips and tricks and everything you have to tell me can go down in the comment section. I promise I'll look up some tricks for this game so we won't fail as spectacularly this game the next time. And yeah, there's a link in the video description if you want to try it for yourself. And I think that's everything. See you next time. Bye bye.